Good morning, HCGers. My name is Tia, and I am just wanting to inform you how fantastic the HCG program is. I was a bit of a skeptic, but it is so liberating, and I'm like beyond elated how the results have occurred taking the HCG. And for those of you that are skeptics that are like, oh, I'm not going to inject anything because it's so scary, I don't like needles or anything like that. Um, Mind you, before I was a little skeptical about doing it because of the needles, but I've totally blown that out my mind due to the fact that I know that I needed to lose this weight. And not only for the way that I would look thereafter, but for the point of fact that I needed to be healthy for my kids. I'm a single mom with 4 children, and I need to be here for them, point blank. So I'm just bringing this to you, how awesome, how powerful it is. And if you are spiritual in any kind of way, you will see how it's working. And with your faith and being into it as far as doing what you need to do, because you know the end process is going to be awesome and going to be great, then go for it. I say this, and there are moments when I cry when I look at the scale, or I'll go past by the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you've lost a lot of weight. I don't have that little muscle that's in the back of my neck, or how they call it, the back breast. Don't have that anymore. Um, this is awesome. My skin has cleared. I know I look kind of groggy this morning due to the fact that I didn't go to bed and on time last night. Um, this morning when I checked my weight, I noticed that I was 2.5 pounds less than I was like in the afternoon. I know at the beginning I was like sitting around and I would constantly go check my weight. And mind you, okay, click, click, girl, you've been drinking a whole lot of water and all of that. And you need to make those releases. And when you do make those releases, it's telling you and your body that you're doing what it needs to do. So when you're making those releases, when you're going to the potty and doing that little potty dance that little kids do, I do that a lot now. So sometimes I got to be mindful if I know I'm taking a long trip somewhere, that I slow down on the water intake. But then I continue on when I get to where I need to be. Now, I'm going to show you the difference between the HCG. I have the HCG with, okay, this camera. I have the HCG here, which has the B12 in it. And it gives you the energy. So it has the HCG and it has the B12. So it'll be a little red. I'm under doctor's care, so I get the HCG from the doctor, which the doctor gets it from a pharmacy that premixes everything, because all that mixing and stuff, I'm scared that I'm going to do overkill on something. Not saying that I'm not smart, but, when it comes to medication, I'm like scared. I don't want to mix it myself. Anyhow, and then the doctor gave me these syringes that I use in order to inject myself with the HCG. Now, just to show you, I'm going to pull out one of these packages of the HCG, which is awesome. You get the little, what do you call it, alcohol prep pads. And then here is the needle. Okay, I'm going to put it in here. Here's the needle. It has a little bottom protector down here. I'll pull it off, and then here's the little needle right here. See, this thing is little. It may look big to you because you're looking at it from a camera, but it is really, really small. And mind you, like I said, I am horrified of needles. My girlfriend that I sent her to get her started on the HCG, she's so horrified of needles that when she was getting ready to do the blood work before this process, she ended up kicking the nurse. And because that's how scared she is of needles. Now she's a pro, and I'm so proud of her. But like I said, this is the HCG with the B12. It is awesome. Also, let me show you the pure HCG that my doctor gave me. And they gave me these cute little ice packs to put on there, which I still put in the refrigerator to keep it cool and at the right temperature. Now you see how this is clear. This is 100% HCG, not mixed with B12 or anything. Doctor started giving this because he said, you know, some clients started having major hunger urges. And even though I took the one with the B12, I have not had any hunger urges, and it is like awesome, awesome, awesome. But with this clear HCG, it's awesome as well, and still I don't get those hunger purges, just like how they said. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are all human. I cheated once, but it wasn't like a major cheat. You know, my kids were sitting there eating like some oatmeal raisin cookies, and when they ate the oatmeal cookies, I was like, oh, okay, let me have half of one, and the half of one became a whole one. So that was my cheating, and it wasn't bad. Actually, it didn't really do anything because by the time I started working out, um, that stuff came off. You know, I'm like a Just Dance fiend. I'd have Just Dance 1 and Just Dance 2. And so that's like my cardio for the day. And then, you know, I'll go outside in the yard in my garden and basically work out. Oh my God, look how fantastic my neck looks. I will post some pictures of me before where I had one person tell me one time, you know, girl, you look good, but you look like that you could kick somebody's butt because you look like a miniature linebacker. I'm like, for real? Oh my gosh. Okay, that was the sign that I needed to do something about this weight, because I am a petite woman. I'm only 5'4", and being called a linebacker when, you know, I've been in, you know, pageants before. I used to model. Now I'm too, I guess I could say I'm too old for that. I'm 39 years old, and I just don't do all of that stuff anymore. Plus my kids keep me too busy. But anyway, like I said, this is awesome. This is powerful. It's something that you should try at least once. Mind you, I've tried all those famous diets, the Atkins, and you know, when I was doing that, I was like eating so much meat and pork and all this other kind of stuff that I thought I was going to have a massive heart attack. Not saying anything bad, because what works for some people may not work for you. And obviously they didn't work for me. I did the Weight Watchers, and you know, after I did the Weight Watchers, you know, I saw Jennifer Hudson, how fabulous she looked, and I was like, you know, some people can do it, you know, but you know, you got to think about it. A lot of these people have, you know, trainers as well to, you know, help enhance their looks. I don't have no trainers. The only thing that gets me running and jumping around here are my kiddos. So to be on the real, I can't do all of that stuff. I don't have the extra money to sit up there and get aerobics instructor, or you know, any extra training. So I have to improvise and do what I can here. So like I said, I have the We Just Dance, so I do that, and it's awesome. Also with the Just Dance 2, it has this thing where it shows how many fat calories you're burning while you're doing the dancing, and that's awesome because me, I need to know what I'm doing. So it helped that little cheat. But I'm not saying to cheat. Stick to it. And also another thing, oh my gosh, I have noticed the drastic difference when I started doing the HCG, when I was eating like regular meats that are injected with all of these chemicals and things like that. And it was good, it has that, flavor, of meat, moo, cow. But I converted into organic, which is expensive. It may be good for somebody, but else it is just depending on your finances or whatever. But going organic is a little costly, but in the long run, you will notice the differences. I get the organic eggs, which they're like cage eggs or whatever they call it. I also take a supplement. Let me get this supplement here that I take, which is awesome. Excuse me, walking over here to get the supplement that I do take in retrospect with the HCG diet, which if any of you are like borderline diabetic or diabetics, this particular drink here, which is called Slim, helps your insulin levels. Man, it's awesome. The first time I took it, I was like, oh, I want to regurgitate, but like I said, it's awesome. I take that like many of you that have did your research on HCG, you can't use like certain body lotions, and being that I'm an African American chick, I get dry skin, and if you're doing anything during the fall, you take your shower and you got that ash going on, so you got to coat yourself with all these lotions and things like that. And mind you, even with the lotions, after a while you still get that ash back. Well, I went excuse me, I went to this store that's here, and got this stuff. Excuse me, my screen went out. Can you see it? It is called NAPCA non-oily. It's a spray. You spray it on your skin after you take a shower or throughout the day if you feel that little ash coming on, and just put it on, and it is fantastic to absorb all of that dryness and keep you going through the day. I'm going to make another video because this one is a little bit too long, but I'm going to give you some more info in regards to the HCG and the 500 calorie diet. It is awesome and powerful.